why didn't you bring Prabhas garu last day for the press meet?
Never ask something to someone who cannot say no to you. Prabhas cannot say no to me, so I will never ask.
ప్రమోషన్స్ ఇంకా బాగా జరుగుతాయి. టాలీవుడ్కి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు టాలీవుడ్ సెలబ్రిటీని ప్రెస్ మీట్కి తీసుకురావడం, బాలీవుడ్కి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు బాలీవుడ్ సెలబ్రిటీని ప్రెస్ మీట్ తీసుకురావడం. కమర్షియల్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో ఇట్ వర్క్స్ బెటర్.
I trust you. I trust the media here to get the message across.
When would you gonna meet your best friend in the set? Devarata.
Last evening, I was at his house last evening. Sets, sir. Very soon. Yes, we are starting quite soon actually.
Deva.
Hollywoodలో who is your best friend in Tollywood
Prabhas.
heroes?
నేనున్నా కదా పడుకో.
Other than
Oh,
Prabhas.
other than Prabhas.
Particular actor in your mind to share screen with?
You know, Shah Rukh Khan and I mean, you have some beautiful ladies. That would be, you know,
ఇండస్ట్రీకి దిస్ మచ్ డెడికేషన్ ఉన్న ఆర్టిస్ట్స్, క్యాస్ట్ అండ్ క్రూ ఉండడం ఇండస్ట్రీ గాట్ బ్లెస్డ్ అనిపిస్తుంది అనమాట.
Although I've been associated with this film for 16 years now, when you talk of that journey,
థాట్స్ ఏమైనా వచ్చినాయా అంటే బ్యాక్ డౌన్ అవుదాం అంటే 16 years అంటే ఒకే ప్రాజెక్ట్ మీద?
my life is all about cinema. I don't know anything else. I don't do anything else. I don't have any other businesses.
And again you are coming up with Mohanlal sir. What is the relationship between you and Mohan sir? Why you have been connecting to him so much?
Obviously, my first film came to me as an idea for a Mohanlal film.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and my dear nibbis and nibbas, welcome to Filmy Focus. నేను మీ ప్రియమైన దర్శన్. నాతో పాటు ఎవరున్నారు అంటే యాక్చువల్లీ ఈయన కొన్ని డేస్ బ్యాక్ ఒక స్టేట్మెంట్ పాస్ చేశారు. అంటే తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీకి ఎస్ఎస్ రాజమౌళి సార్ ఏం చేశారో నేను మలయాళం ఇండస్ట్రీకి అది చెయ్యాలి అనుకుంటున్నానండి. బట్ నాకైతే అది రియల్ అనిపిస్తుంది బికాజ్ ఇది ఆన్ స్క్రీన్ ఇప్పుడు ట్రైలర్ టీజర్ చూసాం కాబట్టి. సో నాతో పాటు ఎవరున్నారు అర్థమైంది కదా. సో పృథ్వీరాజ్ సుకుమారన్ సార్ అలాంగ్ విత్ జిమ్మీ సార్ ఉన్నారనమాట. మాట్లాడేద్దాం. హాయ్ సార్.
Hello, hi.
సార్ హాయ్ సార్, హౌ ఆర్ యూ సార్?
good, thanks.
సో ఇట్ వాజ్ లిటిల్ బిట్ నర్వస్. ఒక హాలీవుడ్ యాక్టర్ని నేను అంటే డైరెక్ట్గా చూస్తున్నాను కదా. సో ఆర్ యూ కంఫర్టబుల్ విత్ టెంగ్లిష్ సార్? తెలుగు ప్లస్ ఇంగ్లీష్?
Yes, yes.
ఓకే. సో ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ you are not, yeah. I know. But
it's okay, go ahead.
It's so nice to see you sir.
Thank you.
So first of all, you have been hearing lot of things about Indian film industry, Indian films.
Yes.
Have you seen any film before entering into
Not
the
too
goat
many,
life?
to be honest with you. No, I mean, a few here and there, but not too many. I'm not educated enough about Indian cinema. I've got a good sense of what it is now, because I've been here for over 2 weeks now. But by the time I go back to LA, maybe I'll have a better sense of what Indian cinema stands for, you know. But there's a lot to learn. I mean, you guys have been around for many years, you know, and you do movies in different languages for different areas. So I can't really master everything within like 2 or 3 weeks. So it's going to take me a minute. But I intend to know more.
So have you learned any words, few words, or Malayalam or Hindi or any language?
Not much,
Indian
really.
He's learned a few words of Arabic.
Arabic?
Yeah.
Because he speaks Arabic in the film.
Yeah.
So can you spell it now sir? Any few words, two or three words, one word at least.
In what?
In Arabic.
In Arabic? Oh. Jesus, you put me on the spot again. There's one I used to yell all the time. Which one was that again when I used to tell you to come? Anyway, no.
Yeah, forgot.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Yeah.
On peut parler français si tu veux, ce
yeah.
sera beaucoup plus facile. Ou podemos hablar español, pero arabic no, por favor.
So sir, we have been loving you so much.
Thank you.
But after watching this trailer, our love got doubled and tripled అనమాట.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah.
సో అంటే అనిపిస్తుంది ఇండస్ట్రీకి దిస్ మచ్ డెడికేషన్ ఉన్న ఆర్టిస్ట్స్, క్యాస్ట్ అండ్ క్రూ ఉండడం ఇండస్ట్రీ గాట్ బ్లెస్డ్ అనిపిస్తుంది అనమాట.
No, I mean, we think the other way. We think it's a privilege to have gotten the opportunity to make this film, and you know, it's a true story. It's a life that someone really lived, and a book was written about the life called Aadujeevitham. In 2008, it got published, and we think we were destined. Blessy and me, we were just chosen by a higher power to be able to make this film. And although it has been very tough, the journey has been long, and there have been so many obstacles and challenges. Both of us, I'm sure Blessy would also say the same thing, that we today sit here and the only feeling is of gratitude that we were able to do this. We were able to tell this story, and it is through us that cinema will be eventually speaking of the story. So yeah, it's been a great journey.
Yeah, so what's your educational background, sir?
I'm 12th standard.
12th standard.
Yeah.
But you have educated here only. And 16 years and like from first class to BTech
Yeah.
graduation. 16 years. Kada. So I think spending on a film for 16 years is like...
No, but I have to also put it into perspective that the 16-year-long journey, although I've been associated with this film for 16 years now, when you talk of that journey, you should actually talk of Blessy and not me. Because in these 16 years, I have been doing other films. I have been involved with other films. Between committing this film and the film releasing, I got married, I became a father, I turned producer, director, distributor, all those things happened. But Blessy has not done anything else. For him, it's been just this one film. So that is the focus and the determination that we should be in awe of. I am just privileged to be accompanying him in that journey. That's all. Yeah.
సో ఆఫ్టర్ మీరు 24 ఇయర్స్లో ఉండుంటారు స్టార్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ మీ మైండ్ దగ్గరికి వచ్చినప్పుడు మీ టాక్స్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు
24, 25.
యా ఇప్పుడు 40 యా సో అంటే చాలా అడల్ట్హుడ్ అంతా ఒక పాట అయిపోయింది అనమాట మీకు ఈ ఫిల్మ్.
True. All through, from one entire phase of my life, the one constant has been that, okay, I'm doing Aadujeevitham. Like for the past 16 years, any film promotion event I go, any function I go, there will be one question asked, what is the status on Aadujeevitham? When are you starting to shoot? And that it's a huge phase of my life that I feel like is culminating on the 28th when this film releases.
Yeah, okay. Sir, Jimmy sir, so have you ever come to India before? ఇప్పుడే వచ్చారా first time? Is this your first time?
No, it's not. I was here in 96, so a long time ago. I was in Delhi and in Mumbai.
Okay. But for the shoot of
No, I was doing a fashion show back then. I used to model, so we did 2 fashion shows, one in Delhi and one in Mumbai. But I didn't know anything about. I didn't know anything about cinema because I wasn't in cinema. But then after my modeling career, that's when I branched out into cinema.
So 96 you have told us.
Yeah.
96 and ఇప్పుడు 2024.
Yeah.
What changes have you observed in India?
Oh my God!
From
I mean,
then-
I
from
don't
then-
even remember. That's how much things have changed. You know, I was in, and I'm here in different circumstances, so I'm not able to really see the big difference. But from the very little I see the roads. You have a lot more roads crossing the water when you're in Mumbai, because that's where I remember the most. I think there I see more buildings, just more of everything, more cars, more people. And I think the city has progressed. Maybe the country itself has progressed a lot. How exactly, I'm not able to give you details, but I can see some change.
Okay. So sir, అంటే have you ever stepped down or ఈ థాట్స్ ఏమైనా వచ్చినాయా అంటే బ్యాక్ డౌన్ అవుదాం అంటే 16 years అంటే ఒకే ప్రాజెక్ట్ మీద have you ever got these thoughts? At least Blessy sir got these thoughts.
No.
We can step down, we can back down because
Never. Not even once. Yeah.
because you have come across a lot of struggles, right sir?
Yeah,
Like
because-
corona,
but
COVID.
we never thought that we will give up on it. We never, not even once. There has not even been a discussion on the lines of should we now just move on. That's never happened between Blessy and me.
Which is what Najib.
Yeah, like
Exactly. Exactly. So, which is actually symbolic of Najib, the man, of what he did. That he never gave up.
So I would ask you 2 questions, sir. Like what inspired you most about taking this project, and what motivates you most?
Yeah, it's both theoretically the same answer, cinema. Because of course the fact that it's a real life story makes it all the more evocative and all that. But at the very outset, I was intelligent enough to understand that this could potentially be a very special film, like a very special piece of art. And what motivates me is just that, to create good cinema. My life is all about cinema. I don't know anything else. I don't do anything else. I don't have any other businesses. So all that I do is cinema, and I'm consumed by it. So that's what motivates me. And the reason for picking this more than anything is the fact that I knew that this would be a great piece of cinema.
And you did so many challenging things like అంటే weight డౌన్ అవ్వడం అండ్ మళ్ళీ వెయిట్ తీసుకోవడం. వీ హ్యావ్ సీన్ సమ్ పీపుల్ లైక్ ఐ సినిమాలో విక్రమ్ గారిని చూసాం, హీ హ్యాస్ డన్ ఇట్. బట్ పాపం రిజల్ట్ అయితే ప్రాపర్గా రాలేదు, వాళ్ళు ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేసింది, వాళ్ళ డెడికేషన్కి తగ్గ రిజల్ట్ రాలేదు. అండ్ సైజ్ జీరోలో అనుష్క గారు ఇక్కడ చేశారు. సో లిటిల్ బిట్ ఛాలెంజింగ్ అనిపించలేదు ఒకే ఒక్క ఓన్లీ ఫర్ వన్ ఫిల్మ్ why I have to do this much effort, why I have to put on this much effort? And eppudu,
you know, the true disappointment would not be when you do a giant effort, put in a giant effort for a film, and if the film doesn't work. That would not be the true disappointment for an artist. The real disappointment would come that if you did a film and then someone watching the film said he could have tried harder. That would crush me. You know, I don't think anybody seeing this film is going to say Prithviraj could have tried harder, because I've really tried hard. So after I've done all that I can for a film, then I'm happy. Then I sort of want to disassociate and walk away from the film. Does the box office numbers matter? Of course it matters. That's what we are making the film for. But my disappointment would have been if deep down inside of me I knew that I didn't try hard enough, I could have pushed a bit more. That way I'm not disappointed at all, because I'm happy I did my best. Yeah.
సో ఒక క్వశ్చన్ అడుగుతాను, అంటే మనం వీ హ్యావ్ బీన్ వాచింగ్ సో మెనీ ఫిల్మ్స్ లైక్ న్యూ ఏజ్ కామెడీ అనుకోండి, వీ గో అలాంగ్ విత్ అవర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, అండ్ ఫ్యామిలీ డ్రామా వీ గో అలాంగ్ విత్ అవర్ ఫ్యామిలీ, అండ్ ఎనీ లవ్ స్టోరీ రొమాంటిక్ జానరా వీ విల్ గో విత్ అవర్ గర్ల్ ఫ్రెండ్ ఆర్ వైఫ్, లైక్ దట్. బట్ కెన్ యూ గివ్ అస్ ఎనీ సజెషన్ హౌ టు వాచ్ దిస్ ఫిల్మ్ టు గెట్ connected more?
Take anybody.
Take the whole family.
Yeah, take everybody. Take everybody. And my advice to you would be, like, you know, don't limit your girlfriend to rom-coms. Don't limit your family. Even if you let them all see all kinds of cinema. And especially this film. This film, I think everyone should watch it, because not only is it a great piece of cinema, like I said, I truly believe there are so many life lessons to be learned from watching Najib's life reimagined on screen. So everyone should watch it.
And there's a lot, you know, you have a love story in it, you have an adventure story, you have a survival story, you have a drama, you have so much going on within one movie. So and most of all, it's a human story, so we can all identify to that.
So have you watched this film, sir?
I've seen a version of it, but not the final one. So hopefully I'll see it soon.
So I want to ask you one question. And if Avatar cinema undi, Avatar movie, we'll tell it as a visual wonder. And some movies sound great sound antam, great story antam, rakarakalu unnai. But in technical aspects lo, what is the major thing ante baga visible ayyedi, baga appreciation vachedi future lo? Technically one aspect cheppandi, best ani cheppandi.
In a technically great film, you will never be able to pick out one craft. And this is a technically great film. So if a film is truly well made technically, you will never be able to pick out one craft and say, that was great. So I think in Aadujeevitham, it's a proper ideal synergy between all the different crafts of filmmaking. And they've all jointly worked, complementing and supplementing each other towards creating Blessie's vision.
So have you watched RRR movies or RRR? Or have you heard about that film?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
RRR.
It was a big hit even in the States. Yeah, and of course with the Oscar. Yeah.
So ante can we expect more Oscars for this project? Because maaku gut feeling undi. After watching this trailer, we have a gut feeling at least one Oscar gelustundi ani. Ingokoti entante more nominations kuda vastayi ani cheppi.
Well, let's hope so. We can only hope. We have made the film, we have given it our all, and we believe we have made a good film. From here on, the rest of it is not in our control. But let's hope so. Yeah.
Okay. So somewhat salar time koncham, small time. Okay. So when would you gonna meet your best friend in the sets, Devarata?
Well, I was with him last evening. I was at his house last evening.
In the sets.
On the sets, sir. Very soon. Yes, we are starting quite soon, actually.
Last night meet ayyaru, sir?
Last night?
When did you met him, sir?
Yesterday. Last night.
Yesterday only?
Yeah.
Okay. What's matlab discussion ఎలా ఉంటది? What were the topics ఏముంటాయి మీ మధ్య?
What do you discuss when you meet your friend?
About life.
We are just two normal guys hanging out with each other. So what?
Okay, so other than Prabhas sir, ఒక క్వశ్చన్ అంటే ఏంటంటే టాలీవుడ్ లో హూ ఇస్ యువర్ బెస్ట్ ఫ్రెండ్ ఇన్ టాలీవుడ్
Prabhas.
హీరోస్? అదర్ దెన్
Oh,
ప్రభాస్.
other than Prabhas, Rana.
ఫ్రమ్ వెన్ సార్ అంటే
I know him from a so it's long back. I don't even remember how many years back. I actually started shooting for a Telugu film in which I was playing the main lead. We shot for that film for I think 15-16 days or something. I'm not quite sure. And then Raghuvaran sir passed away. Raghuvaran sir was playing a main role in the film. And then after that, the film could never restart because we couldn't then reshoot and we couldn't restart. So when I was shooting that film, is the first time I met Rana because he came to the location as a Steadicam operator. Because he at that point in time, so Rana is a bit like me in that sense. He's very keen on learning all the crafts and all that. So he came on set as a Steadicam operator. That's the first time I met him. Then from there we've met now and then. If he's in town, I drop into his house also once in a while. So yeah.
సో సార్ కెన్ వి ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ ఎనీ యాక్షన్ ఎపిసోడ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ ఫిల్మ్ ఫ్రమ్ యూ?
There is some action in the movie, but I don't know what kind of action you have in mind. But we're in the desert. We're fighting all kind of things. Climate, the wind, animals, and stuff like that, and survival. But really, it's a real adventure kind of movie.
సో after finishing of this project, are you willing to work in more Indian films, sir?
Yes, I would love to. It was a great experience, and that's I'm happy to be here. I'm learning about the Indian cinema, and also I'll be more than happy to participate in more movies. Whether it's from Tollywood, Bollywood, all the woods. I'll be more than happy. I don't know where to start, but at least I think Goat Life is a good point of entry, and from there we'll see where we go. But the desire is there, yeah.
So is there any particular director in your mind, particular hero like hero, particular actor in your mind to share screen with?
Beside Raj,
Yeah.
I mean, you have a lot of the Khans, Shah Rukh Khans, and I mean, you have some beautiful ladies that I would be, more than happy to support, to be supporting role in any of those movies. But really, when it comes to movies, it depends on what movie is available, what role is available. I mean, even for someone like me, what role can potentially be available in an Indian story. So there is all those things that you have to keep in mind. But I'll definitely be more than happy to
I mean,
to do.
It's growing. Like your friend is in my film that I'm shooting right
Yes,
now.
indeed,
So it's,
indeed. So I think there is something quite sexy as well to actually have someone doing, whether it's a cameo or having a supporting role in a straight up Indian movie, because it brings a different element and it doesn't take away from the story you want to tell. So it's something I'd like to encourage, most of the Indian filmmakers to think about, even the writers to think about, because it doesn't take away at all the story you want to tell, but at the same time maybe it opens up a little bit more,
So you have traveled with different kind of actors among the world.
Yeah.
Can you tell any unique quality in Prithviraj Sukumaran?
nothing unique about me. I'm telling you, my
No, sorry.
Well, he seems to be a workaholic. He works a lot. He's focused, and I think that's a great quality. He seems to have lots of discipline, and when you combine discipline, talent, and work, then you just go all the way. So it's few people are able to have all those qualities, because you can easily be distracted in the business. You get to a level and then you think that things are gonna be very easy moving. No, things are never easy. It's really up to you to keep working and pushing and pushing and pushing. So I mean, I've been around in the business for like 35 years, in the movie business for 25 years, and I constantly keep pushing, from all directions, from all industry, from all markets, because if I don't do it, it's very easy for people to just forget about you, because you always have the next best thing coming up, and if you don't keep your A game, it's very easy to disappear. Yeah.
So sir, అంటే మలయాళం ఫిల్మ్స్ అంటే వీ హ్యావ్ బీన్ వాచింగ్ సిన్స్ చైల్డ్హుడ్ ఐ థింక్. అంటే ఈవెన్ మలయాళంలో కూడా సబ్ టైటిల్స్లో వాచ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాం. బట్ కంటెంట్ గుడ్ కంటెంట్ అని చెప్పి మాకు మలయాళం మీద ఒక ఒపీనియన్ ఉంది. బట్ ఈ రీసెంట్గా చూసుకుంటే కేజీఎఫ్ తర్వాత కన్నడ ఇండస్ట్రీకి కమర్షియల్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూ అలవాటు అయిపోయింది. టాలీవుడ్ ఎలాగో RRR, బాహుబలి నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అయింది. సో ఆ గోట్ లైఫ్ నుంచి మేము కూడా కమర్షియల్ ఫిల్మ్స్ బాగా ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేయొచ్చా మలయాళం ఇండస్ట్రీ నుంచి?
Well, see, what we know is that we have made a good film. Now, we also know that the film is narrated in a very mainstream design. I know when you listen to a story like this, when you hear about a story like this, your first thought is about the film being very academic in nature and all that, which I actually think it's more like an event film. You know, there are so many things happening in the film of the runtime of 2 hours and 50 minutes that it almost feels like it's back to back to back. So it's narrated in a very mainstream fashion. So I hope that the film finds a connect with audiences in every language, and which is the reason I was very keen on the film being distributed by market leaders in every area within the country and even outside the country. So sitting here in Hyderabad, I should thank Maitri Movies, because I only made one phone call and told them that, you know, this is a very important film for me and also for the Malayalam industry, and I want like proper market leaders to distribute it everywhere. And it's just that one phone call, and Ravi Garu told me, "It's done, sir. I'll do this for you." So I'm thankful to him. I'm thankful to Maitri. So we know that we will get a good release in Andhra and Telangana. We hope people go to the theaters and watch the film and they identify with Najib's story.
సో మీరు ఆల్రెడీ డైరెక్టర్గా 2 ఫిల్మ్స్ చేశారు. బోత్ ఫిల్మ్స్ లైక్ మోహన్ లాల్ గారితోనే చేశారు. అంటే అగైన్ యూ ఆర్ కమింగ్ అప్ విత్ మోహన్ లాల్ సార్. అంటే వాట్ ఈస్ ద రిలేషన్షిప్ బిట్వీన్ యూ అండ్ మోహన్ సార్? వై యూ హ్యావ్ బీన్ కనెక్టింగ్ టు హిమ్ సో మచ్?
So I mean, obviously my first film came to me as an idea for a Mohanlal film. A writer, a friend of mine, Murali Gopi, had something in mind that he wanted Mohanlal sir to do, and then he asked me if I would direct it. That's how my first film happened. My second film happened more due to circumstances, because the entire film industry was shut down and the whole of Malayalam industry, Indian industry, was at that time doing direct to streaming services. You know, we were all making films that would not release in theaters, would directly premiere on streaming services. And for some reason, that phenomenon sort of paved way where for the longest time everyone was making very dark, violent, gritty, maybe horror and all. It's all those kind of films that was being made. Even the ones that I was acting in were all like that, like Kurudi and all, the dark, violent film. I thought, why isn't anybody making something where people can laugh? Why isn't anybody thinking of a feel-good, light-hearted, you know, rom-comish thing? So nobody was making it, so I thought I'll make it. And both Mohanlal sir and me were sitting at home doing nothing. So I asked him, let's do a film, we are very bored. He said, okay. And that time there were no shooting permissions in Kerala at that time. So I actually brought my entire unit and the whole film is shot here in Hyderabad. Yeah.
సో సార్ మల్టీ స్టారర్ ఆల్రెడీ యూ డిడ్ సలార్,
Yeah.
బట్ మల్టీ స్టారర్ మళ్ళీ చేయాల్సి వస్తే ఏ హీరోతో చేయాలని ఉంది?
It doesn't matter for me. I mean, it's not who the actor is, it's what's on paper. It's a privilege to be working with Prabhas and Prashant Neel and Hombale and all that. But the primary reason for me to say yes to Salar is I liked what was on paper and I liked what the film was about. So, yeah.
సో కోవిడ్ గురించి అంటే కోవిడ్ వల్ల మీకు మీ లైఫ్లో జరిగిన ఈ గోట్ లైఫ్లో జరిగిన పాజిటివ్స్ ఏంటి, నెగిటివ్స్ ఏంటి?
Well, I mean, we can sit here and talk of a lot of positives of the COVID time, but then we should also not be forgetting that millions of people lost their loved ones during that phase. So a pandemic is never a good time for anyone. There might have been few things that you remember fondly about that time, but it's not fair for us to be saying, oh, that was a nice time. It never is. But there were lessons to be learned during that time, you know, when suddenly everything was cut off and we were all sitting at home. And I think at least for a modern family, the most you must have spoken to your own family members must have been during the pandemic. You know, or else we are all only speaking through the phone or looking through the phone, and we're just constantly living in a digital world. So that must have been one good thing for people to get back in touch with basic things like actually conversing with your family and all that. Must have been good, was good for me, I know that. And the bad thing is obviously this, that so many.
Even for the goat life also, అంటే మీరు క్రికెట్ ఆడుకున్నారు వాళ్ళ కోవిడ్ టైంలో బ్యాడ్.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we were stuck in the middle of nowhere with no way to come back home, and we were about 8,500 people there. So we had to be like a community. So yeah, I mean, there are fond memories of the time for sure. Yeah.
ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ ఫిల్మ్ అంటే కాస్ట్ అండ్ క్రూ యూజ్ టు సే దిస్, అంటే వీ హ్యావ్ బికమ్ లైక్ ఫ్యామిలీ, బట్ ఇది ట్రూ కమింగ్ టు గోట్ లైఫ్ బికాస్ 16 years ఆఫ్ జర్నీ.
Yes.
యా. సో ఫైనల్గా ఒక క్వశ్చన్ అడుగుతాను సార్. So why didn't you bring Prabhas garu last day for the press meet?
Why would I ask him to, like, I don't want him to make that effort, you know? I mean, like, it's unfair for me. Also, my biggest thing in life is you should never ask something to someone who cannot say no to you. Prabhas cannot say no to me, so I will never ask him.
Sir, how good you are. But అంటే కమర్షియల్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో ఆలోచిస్తే ప్రమోషన్స్ ఇంకా బాగా జరుగుతాయి. సమ్ అంటే టాలీవుడ్కి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు టాలీవుడ్ సెలబ్రిటీని ప్రెస్ మీట్కి తీసుకురావడం, బాలీవుడ్కి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు బాలీవుడ్ సెలబ్రిటీని ప్రెస్ మీట్కి తీసుకురావడం. కమర్షియల్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో ఇట్ వర్క్స్ బెటర్, రైట్ సార్?
I trust you. I trust the media here to get the message across.
వాట్ ఏ డైలాగ్ సార్, వాట్ ఏ డైలాగ్. సార్ ఫైనల్లీ హూ ఇస్ యువర్ ఫేవరెట్ హీరో సార్ అమంగ్ ద వరల్డ్?
Favorite heroes?
You can say 3 names. We'll follow you.
Now you're talking about just in general?
In general.
I mean, you know, someone like Nelson Mandela has done amazing things, I would say. Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
People should research him if they don't know. The same for
Oh,
him.
everyone knows Nelson
I mean,
Mandela. He's a big figure in India too, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, that
One
would
on-screen personality.
one on-screen personality. For me, Sidney Poitier, and people can research him as well. And fortunately for me, I've had a chance to meet all those people as well when they were alive. So
Yeah, and favorite film.
Sorry?
Favorite film. Your favorite film.
My favorite film. I like the likes of City of God,
City of God.
for example, just to name one. Yeah.
So thank you so much, sir, for your valuable time. I got little bit nervous starting lo, but
perfectly okay.
but English kuda మీరు you have understood well, sir.
No,
English,
I'm now able to understand Telugu and I can pick up words now because I've dubbed Salar. I've shot for Salar in Telugu. I've dubbed for Salar in Telugu. I've dubbed for Aadujeevitham in Telugu. So I'm beginning to pick up words.
So we can expect a Telugu speech next film lo, me next film lo.
I like your ambitions. I like your optimism.
No pressure.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable time. I wish you all success, sir.
Thank you so much.
So మీరు ఇలాగే మాకు స్ట్రాంగ్ వైఫ్ ఎలా కనెక్ట్ అవ్వ ఉండాలని మనస్ఫూర్తిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాను.
Thank you.
That's all for now. This is Darshan signing off.